Good trading opportunity, Lumen Technologies Inc. This is Sprint. This is CenturyLink. Now it's Lumen Technologies. The cell phone towers are connected by phone lines. That's how your long distance and your over distance are still being carried by fiber optics. Lumen Technologies very much in the loop with all of this. The cell phone towers in Orlando don't talk to the cell phone towers in Los Angeles. They have a phone line. They run this to connect the two. They have to cut Lumen in on the action. Lumen owns all the lines, local, long distance, the whole ball of wax. Lumen was having some problems last quarter, and this quarter they just announced earnings and they did really good. Actually, they made $500 million on 3.74 billion in revenue. The same revenue almost they did the quarter prior with a huge loss. We talked about in the last video that being a one-time runoff. We got some positive news here. That's quarterly. Annually, they're still down for the year, but not as much. But this big loss pretty much screwed up their 2022 for sure. Their 2023 is probably going to look a lot better. Still a good company, and I know everyone thinks, oh my God, this is third-tier technology, this is DSL, this is slow internet, and you're right. And nobody uses phone lines anymore, and you're right. But this is a cell phone company, and you need to remember that. This is completely integral to the networks that we're all chatting on every day. Unless you're talking to somebody on your own tower, you're using Lumen Technologies. They're getting a cut of the action. It's part of their revenue. These aren't all phone subscribers. These aren't DSL subscribers. Eventually, this business comes down to their cell phone business. It's going to be a smaller business. It's going to be a multi-billion-dollar business. It's going to be very profitable. And they're reaching that level now. This is a very good time to get in. This stock reacted poorly to an earnings surprise and nice profitable. I mean, it's not pricing like a profitable company at all. $500 million. Let's look at the number of shares they have available. They're right side up, FYI, always have been. 1 billion outstanding shares is a lot. They did $500 million in profit last quarter. So if they keep throwing $500 million, $500 million, $500 million, that's like, what, $2 billion a year. If there's 1 billion shares out there, this thing's worth $2 a share, right? Sure would seem that way. Does this look like the price of a company that's doing $2 earnings per share? No. That would look like Disney. It would look like $95 because they're doing about $2 a share. This one's just priced wrong. It's got a bad reputation. But you know what? The fundamentals are what the fundamentals are. And all the reputation and all your thoughts of DSL and all of your thoughts of landlines, got to cancel all those thoughts. And you got to realize that their core business and the future is the cell phone business. They are in the future. They're connecting 5G towers. When they make 6G, they're going to be connecting 6G towers. All of your chitter chatter is still going through Lumen. You're just not paying them directly anymore. T-Mobile is. Verizon is. AT&T is. And yeah, they're still selling some landlines and some DSL products and stuff like that. But yeah, this one is horribly underpriced for their profit, for their earnings per share, for their potential. They're still doing, if it weren't for this one-off right here, we'd be looking at a $2 billion a year profit with 1 billion outstanding shares. You're looking at $2 a share, not $1.88, and then $2 earnings per share. That's a $100 company. That's an $80 company at minimum. And if you want to kick its teeth in, it's a $20 company. But $1.80, folks, it's time to grab a few shares of Lumen. And it might be not a bad idea to do a 1-year option on Lumen. Bet this thing to be worth $50 in a year. It could very well happen. Once people figure out their new business model and find out what they're not up to and what they're up to and where their money's coming from, it's just got such a bad reputation for being third and fourth tier technology. It's really not. We're still using it and we still need it. There was nothing wrong with the phone lines. It sucked to be attached to a cord. That's all. They just took the cord out. Remember the wireless phone came out, so you didn't really need the cord attached. Is like that, but except for the thing that was bolted to the wall is not anymore. It's now an AT&T device or whatever, Verizon, T-Mobile. All your chat is still going through Lumen. These people, they can ransom these cell phone carriers to pay anything they want. Because you know what? They can't talk to California from Florida or New York to Texas. They can't have that conversation without Lumen. Lumen's not going anywhere. It's going to be here for a very, 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 very long time. Get some Lumen. If it goes down some more, get some more. I think it's got a bright future ahead of it yet. It has to get rid of its old garbage. They probably have got so much old garbage to sell off. I can't even imagine. Sell CenturyLink, sell the DSL division, sell the entire home phone division, and just be the network that connects everyone with the cell towers. That's where their business and their future is. And once they start identifying properly, people are going to understand. But I don't think they understand right now, and I think they're being punished for it. Take another look at Lumen. Maybe you'll feel like it's undervalued, just like I do. I don't know how to play it. I don't know when it's going to happen. It could be a year, could be 5 years. But eventually people are going to realize that this revenue isn't going away and the profit's not going away. I guess the revenue is going away a little bit. Look, it's been going down all year as I'm talking. Yearly, it's been going down also. But it's going to hit a point because everything else, obviously the home phones and the DSLs, it's all just suffering. Their real line might be around here. It might be $2 billion a year with a half a million in profit. That's what it could be, or almost all profit. They already got the lines. They just need the linesmen to keep them connected. Yeah, I see something really strong in the future. When this blue line starts falling, the half of this line is solid as a rock. The top of this line is susceptible to stuff. DSL losses, home phone losses. There's still people using AOL from what I hear. I don't know if that's true, but yeah, think about Lumen differently. They are still the future. They are still with us. The final play for Lumen is we're here forever and we're going to be profitable forever. And that's the bottom line. And their asset is so important. It's not like they can just detach these wires and go home. That's not happening ever. The cell phone companies would all collapse. They'd have to rewire the whole country. This is everything Sprint did, everything MCI did, everything AT&T did, everything going all the way back for 100 years. All those monopolies and those breakups and those combinings and those, companies merging, and just this is the accumulation of all of that. Lumen Technologies, they've got it all. They have everything connected, and that's where the money's going to go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you very much. We'll see you on the next stock. Subscribe so you don't miss any great updates. We got a lot of big stuff happening this week. We got a lot of big stock opportunities that are just so blatantly obvious. You just need to look at it and then you'll go, oh, okay, I get it. So watch my channel, the AMC video, the Carnival Cruise Line, the Norwegian Cruise Line. those are like certainties that are in motion. Regal Cinemas, a lot of them are inevitable in the end. They're not going to be so fast. Like Lumen's not going to be so fast, but it's so inevitable. This thing's not going anywhere. Have a wonderful day. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.